Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99, and today I'm here with the current challenges of the Divine Masculine. So we're going to look in to see what's going on with him at this time and get some advice in the end, okay? Thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. I have a big birthday coming up in September, and it would be really great, at the beginning of September, it would be really great if I could get to my target of 2,000 subscribers. So if you're watching my videos, a great thing for my birthday would be if you could like, share, subscribe my videos to help me grow my channel to 2,000. That would be brilliant. I would really appreciate that so much. Okay, so let's get on with the messages. So we have feminine, broom, masculine, well, letter, snake, love language, letter again. Oh, I seem to have two of the same. Oh, I don't need that one then. Fox, engagement ring, and flowers. So we've got the masculine and feminine here, so obviously you are counterparts. For those of you watching this, you know you're counterparts. And we've got the broom, passion, aggression, jealousy, lust and strife. So this could be going on in some of your connection. There could be a lot of passion, you know, a lot of maybe longing for each other if you're in separation. There could be jealousy if one or both of you are seeing other people at this time. With the whale, we've got resources, creativity, healing and wishes can be realised with dedication. So obviously in this card we've got a couple that have got married. So this is about a commitment, isn't it? And putting your resources together. And then we have letter, thoughtful, contemplative communication. So I do feel, you know, the masculine here is trying to communicate with his feminine, but he just doesn't know what to say at this time. He's trying to put his thoughts into words and it's not really happening at this time. We've got snake, charming, cunning and dangerous. So, you know, that could be the masculine's view on his feminine at times, that he saw her in that way. She may not have been that way, but because he felt overwhelmed by feelings and emotions, that is how it could have seemed to him, and it could be vice versa as well. The feminine could have seen her masculine as that, cunning and dangerous, because he was so damn attractive to her and she found him very hard to resist. And then we've got love language, social media, text or calls. So definitely communication is going to come through, I feel, in the next few days. There's going to be a communication coming through from the masculine or vice versa. Then we've got fox, a false manipulative, devious person. What I'm picking up here is this could have been someone else. I don't feel this is a masculine or feminine in this connection. I feel this is a third party on either side or both sides, who could have been very manipulative with their partner if they were in a relationship because they didn't want to lose them for whatever reason. I don't feel it was to do with love at all. I feel it was to do with status and finance. And they would do anything they could to keep their person stuck with them, basically. But I feel that the masculine has now come to realise it's about this person, or vice versa. And we've got engagement ring, harmony, union, partnership and proposal. So this keeps coming up. So some of you, there's definitely a commitment on the cards for some of you coming up very soon. Okay? And, you know, they're wanting a partnership. They want to propose. And then we've got flowers, love, passion and appreciation. So I feel the masculine wants to show this to his feminine, because he may not have done this much So let's clarify these messages. Let's clarify feminine. So for feminine, we've got Four of Swords. So I do feel the feminine has had to have time for healing, to withdraw possibly and recharge and take this time out basically to heal herself from whatever has gone on in this situation. You know, sometimes we need to do this, to take this alone time and just reflect and go within and connect to our higher selves and do any healing needed. Then we have Broom, got Eight of Wands. So someone is, you know, the masculine is feeling very passionate and he wants to take that passionate action forward at this time. And this is fast movement forward. So again, there could be communication this week about a meetup or something coming in, because this is very fast moving energy. And then we've got masculine. So what have we got for masculine? Ten of Pentacles. So I feel the masculine's been working on his financial situation. He's trying to have that financial stability in his life before he did move forward. So it does look like he's been doing this work and he has, you know, established some sort of financial stability for himself at this time. The Well, Page of Wands. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a message of passion coming in, I feel. Okay, you know, he's been feeling passionate, he's been missing you, and he wants to put your resources together. He feels financially stable now, and he wants to move forward in this connection. And we've got Letter. So we've got Five of Swords. So there could have been, you know, some disagreements, some harsh words, maybe a past between you, some sort of conflict, and that's why he's trying to reach out to you, you know, trying to put his thoughts down in a letter, in some sort of communication. But maybe he feels that it would be better to do this face to face, basically. And then we have Snake, Ten of Swords. So if somebody was being cunning and dangerous in a situation, obviously it was very heartbreaking, very distressing to go through that. You know, basically you're feeling stabbed in the back, and you could have found out there was interference from other people, which was very difficult, and you went through a very dark time. But the 10 is at the end of that cycle, so you're coming out of that feeling now, out the other side, okay? Love language. Got King of Pentacles. So yeah, this masculine is now feeling in his power. You know, he's feeling stable, he's feeling successful, he's financially got that financial stability, he's got that emotional stability, he's grounded, and he feels he has something to offer you now at this time, okay? And then we have Fox, Ace of Pentacles. So financial abundance is coming in despite this third party person's efforts to stop this, you know, this connection happening, this movement forward in this connection. There will be abundance in this connection. There will be abundance because your masculine has been working hard, and I'm sure you feminines have been working as well in your own financial stability. And then we got engagement ring. We have King of Cups. Yes, he's in touch with his feelings now. Okay, he's realised the depth of his feelings, and he wants to give you his cup of love. He wants to express those feelings to his feminine now. He's in touch, he's tapped into those deep, deep emotions within him. And flowers. Information. He wants that victory with you. He wants to ride in on his white horse, flowers in hand or whatever, to make that peace offering, to show you his love, to show his appreciation. And for you to accept this, to accept his peace offering, to accept his love. He wants that victory with you. Okay, so let's see what else we have. What else is happening with the masculine? So very much longing for you sexually. But he was in a period of denial. But he's coming out of that, I feel. Because he wants that reunion. He wants to be honest about how he feels. And he wants you to be honest about how you feel. Because we saw that with the King of Cups. And he was silent for so long because he didn't know what to say. And he couldn't explain himself, as we saw that in several of the cards. He didn't know how to express himself. But now he's got clarity on what it is he wants. This silence will be coming to an end. He's been feeling the distance between you both, you know, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't want that distance anymore. You know, he was very confused. He didn't know which way to go. Okay, he didn't know which way to go, but it seems that he's got clarity now. Or will be coming into clarity. And you could be meeting up and it could lead to intimacy, but obviously that is up to you too, whether you do want to go further with that connection. He's had distractions with other people. There could be other relationships, like we said, third-party situations they're trying to, you know, cut ties with. Family, there could be children involved here. You know, friends that take up time. So yeah, he's been working on these other distractions, which took him away from you, basically. He may have felt very depressed at one point because he felt that whenever he had feelings for other people, he just hurt them. And again, that's down to his lack of self-worth, self-esteem, lack of self-love issues. And he's had a tower moment. Obviously, the tower moment came in, and he's had to look at these issues. He's had to go within and clarify these issues for himself. And that's doubly confirmation. So he could have had two tower moments, actually. Because sometimes, if they don't, you know, if they get a tower moment and they still don't act on anything, Spirit will bring in another tower moment. So it's possible they've had more than one tower moment, because they're not paying attention and they're not doing the work that Spirit wants them to do, okay? So yeah, he's going through a calm time at the moment, but he's, you know, he does want to reach out, but he's worried at the reaction he may get from his feminine. But he does want to reach out. And again, confirmation, he wants those romantic sensual nights with you. Yeah, there was karmic lessons here that he's had to learn and grow from, and the same for feminines, that you could have had karmic lessons that you were learning from as well, and he's learned his lessons from that. So we've got indecision here, unsure which way to go, but I feel that was an energy previously, because in the tarot we saw that he does know which way he wants to go. He does want to come towards his feminine at this time, because he wants that reunion with you. He wants that reunion. He knows what this connection is. And he's very sensitive to the moon energies. And we have a new moon coming up tomorrow on the 18th. This is a new moon. This is about new beginnings, starting new projects, starting new romances, whatever you're wanting to start. So could be a good omen for a lot of you. You know, anytime from Tuesday, you know, you could be hearing from your masculine, okay, and there could be contact in the 3D. So what other messages do we have here? Yeah, because, you know, being with you felt like home. He felt safe. You know, he enjoyed that intimacy. He felt comfortable with you. You felt like home to him. He likes to be in control, though. He's one of those masculines. He feels masculine when he's in control. He wants to be the confident masculine. He wants to take charge of the situation. And I think that's why he's been working on himself, because he didn't feel that way for a long time. He didn't feel confident. He didn't feel in control. He didn't feel worthy or deserving of you. Seductive, seducing, enticing, sending selfies. So he does want that you know, intimacy with you. He does want to have that sexy time with you. Because he does want to feel vulnerable with you. He does want to open up and be genuine with you and show his true self. Because he's captivated by you. He's mesmerised. He's in love. He's awestruck. Everything about you captivates him. He feels that you're opposites though, but you're complementary, the yin and the yang. Because you are opposites and you see things differently, but that's part of the spark, that's part of the interest and the chemistry. He wants to be sensual, he wants to cuddle you, have that intimacy and closeness again. He's missing that physical closeness with you. He feels very passionate towards you, has a lot of desire and intense lust. But it is backed up by emotion. As we saw earlier, the King of Cups is here. He's now in touch with his feelings over this connection. So he is hopeful for the future. You know, he is hopeful and he believes and he wants to be optimistic and positive about this connection. Okay, so what are the other challenges? Well, you were always my desire, the love of my life, but I didn't tell you. It shocked the hell out of me when you told me you felt the same, as I never expected that. You're all I want, but I just don't feel good enough for you. So as I said, you know, I had feelings of not feeling worthy. It's really insulting when you try to control the situation and withhold information. You're underestimating my intuitive abilities, my connection with the divine. I must be forgetting how connected we are on a soul level. You know I will always know what's going on because even your higher self tells on you. So your masculine is actually quite in tune. He could have really good intuition and you may not have been aware of that, but he actually is quite connected in. It's just that maybe a lot of the masculines chose to ignore that side of themselves and maybe they're getting more in touch with that now. I want us to be able to talk through things properly. The only problem is your presence. All I seem to have is wild, dirty thoughts about what I want to do to you. So yeah, even if he's, you know, been in 3D contact, if you've met up and you're just talking, he can't help but have those sexy thoughts about you. Even if you're just talking about general mundane things, he has that irrational desire and passion for you. Why is the best fruit always forbidden? I know that we shouldn't, but I can't resist you. The magnetic pull is too intense in your presence. I just can't stop myself. So he finds it very hard to resist you when he's in your presence. He really just wants to take you there and then. It's so frustrating the way you compare me to others. I'm not like anyone else. My success is not measured by status or material items. I'm unique, authentic. I'm proud of who I am. Why don't you just see me, my heart and my soul? I feel that's the feminine telling the masculine. You know, she doesn't judge herself on material gains. I think a lot of the masculines, I'm not trying to be sexist here, but a lot of the masculines, they rated their success in the world by their material success, by their career status or things like that. And most of the feminines, divine feminines, don't see things in the same way. We're getting older and wasting precious time playing these dumbass games. Let's just level up. Are we doing this or what? So yeah, again, I think that's the feminine getting bouncy with a masculine, really, because time is marching on, isn't it? I'm at breaking point right now because you apologise. However, you continue to make the same mistakes. This has become toxic behaviour that needs addressing if you want this relationship to work. So there could have been lack of apology, actually. Some behaviours want to chase the energies, and some masculines may not even have apologised. They may not even see that they've hurt their feminine in the way they did, and hopefully they're gaining insight on that, of the way they have hurt their feminines. The ball is in your court right now. As I've done everything I can to get this connection to move along, we are at standstill until you come forward with your feelings and put the wheels in motion. Again, I feel that's the feminine talking to the masculine, that she wants him to be the one to come forward at this time. A lot of feminines I know have reached out only to be snubbed or ignored, and it's hard to keep doing that. So the masculines need to step up to the plate about that, really. one or both of you could have been with another lover, and they just feel this, they feel this energy when you are with another person. They want you to know that. It irritates me you mock my spirituality when I'm doing everything I can to learn and grow to become a better person. You tease me and make fun of my beliefs, and I find this really hurtful as you're unwilling to even talk with me about them. So some of you could be struggling over this spiritual connection. You know, your masculines could possibly be from different religious backgrounds and different ways of seeing the world, basically. So be kind, you know, they're just trying to work on this and open up to more. So mocking a person for their lack of knowledge is not going to help. So encourage and share information if your masculine is open to that. I can't believe how much time we've wasted on bullshit. So yeah, a lot of time may have passed. A lot of people have been in separation, you know, for years. Some of you, it could be months, some it could just be weeks. But however long it is, it's always hard when you love someone and you want to be with a person and you're not in communication, so you don't know exactly what's going on with the other person. It's always difficult. Enough of divine timing already. You want to be with me and I want to be with you. Why can't we get our shit together now? So again, I think that's the feminine talking. She just wants things to get moving forward, because even if you both still need healing, you can heal together, and sometimes being together in union, you can help heal each other much faster than on your own. So if you are leveled up enough, spirit will bring you back together anyway. So let's get some other messages. We've got choice, growth, learning, new beginnings, decisions to make. So yeah, we saw that the masculine has decided, he knows he's got love and he does want to make a commitment. Creativity. So some masculines could benefit from being creative at this time. Maybe they could write a blog, paint, draw, make music, free yourself, have some childlike fun, have some joy in your life. So yeah, I feel the masculine has had this secret for some time about his feelings for his feminine. He hasn't shared these, he's been holding back his emotions, and he needs to unlock this and share this with his feminine and share his love and his passions for the feminine. So we saw earlier that the masculine had been working on his finances, okay, and he had, achieved some financial stability here, and he's been manifesting that into his life because he feels more confident in coming forward if he's got that financial stability to offer his feminine, even though it's not about money for the feminine. But the masculine feels more confident in himself and that he wants to have something to offer the feminine. He doesn't want to come forward empty-handed, basically. And wealth is not just about money, it's about love and emotion. And he's, feeling those deep emotions now as the King of Cups. And it's time for him to share that with his feminine. Yeah, commitment. Be true to yourself and others, committing to yourself, power and knowledge. So the masculine needs to commit to himself, to his true feelings, moving forward about what he wants to do in this connection, to commit to that, to commit to following through with his feelings, with actions, to show his feminine just what she means to him. Because he's been on a journey of self-discovery. He's trying to be more authentic, to be whole, to be true to himself, which I feel a lot of masculines were not actually being true to themselves. They very often wore a fake mask. They were fitting in with what was expected of them, and they weren't being authentic. Yeah, again, we've got that energy. Be playful, connect with your inner child, have fun, have laughter. This will really help raise your vibration and make you feel a lot more positive about life. So let's just get some messages from Spirit. You will come back together in the future. Now is not the right time. So at this very minute it may not be the right time. You know you deserve more. Self-love is not a sin. So it's very important that we all have that self-love. Control your anger or you will regret it. So a lot of masculines could still be having anger issues, okay? I feel they have done a lot of work on themselves, but they may still have these anger issues. Focus on service and everything will fall into place. Do some exercise so you will get hotter still. So, yeah, physical exercise might help the masculines, you know, to channel that, you know, passionate feelings I have, that anger issues, you know, because physical exercise releases those endorphins which help you feel a lot better. Forgive and move forward. So we've all had bad experiences in life. We've had negative things happen to us, and it's so important to forgive yourself and to forgive the other people involved. It doesn't excuse their behaviour. It doesn't excuse their behaviour by any means, okay? But it just frees you, you know, releases that attachment to these past negative behaviours. So let's just get some final messages. So when might the masculine come forward? Just can't shuffle those cards. When might the masculine come forward to the feminine? It's going to be different for everybody, obviously. I've got April here. March. Within a week. We've got winter. So obviously there's lots of people watching this. So, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. But there's some general energies there, okay. So I do feel that the masculine has made progress in his healing and being aware of what it is he wants moving forward with his feminine, okay. So I hope that resonated. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Many blessings.